Scott recently redesigned their very popular and versatile trail bike, the Genius, and this is the brand new e-Genius. Let's take a first look. So the brand new Genius had a full new design, full new frame layout, and you can see the e-Genius looks very similar. See the shock now mounts vertically down towards the bottom bracket. The old Genius was up on the top tube. Scott really tried to keep the same geometry, as close as possible at least, and suspension performance between the non-motorised and the motorised bikes. 150mm travel on this bike, front and rear, and it's also got that same feature of being able to swap out 27.5 and 29-inch wheels really easily, and then all you need to do is flip this chip in that linkage to make sure that the BB height is almost identical between the two wheel sizes. So this bike is now powered by the Shimano Steps E8000 system, really light, compact, mountain bike specific motor and battery. So the battery is mounted inside that down tube, so really well integrated. You've got these plastic covers just to make sure everything looks really nice and neat. It's also much smaller than the Bosch systems. It means Scott have actually shaved 3 centimeters off that chainstay length to make sure it feels much more like the normal Genius. It's 500 watts per hour, this thing, which puts out a peak power of 250 watts. So the Shimano Step system has this compact display up on the bar. It gives you all the information about battery level, speed, but also it's integrated with this Shimano XT Di2 11-speed gear system you've got on here. So it gives you all that information about your gears as well. The one battery powers everything on here. And you also use this left-hand shifter, so it's very much like the Di2 gear shifter to switch through your modes. At the moment it's off, I can then go up to Eco, Trail, then Boost. Nice little touches, they're color coded, means they can keep that display nice and small and you can see on the move what mode you're actually in. The 3 levels of pedal assist are also customizable using Shimano's eTube app on your phone, so you can choose just how much boost or pedal assist, should I say, they're giving you. You can also set up your Di2 gears, so choose how fast those gears shift, how many gears you can shift in one go if you keep your thumb on that paddle, and also the orientation of those paddles and what they do on the rear. So let's take a look at the rest of the controls. You've got this Fox dropper post remote on the right hand side. You've got Shimano Z brakes, so downhill brakes, 203 rotors, front and rear, so big brakes, 4 pots. You need those big brakes for a bike like this. Also, you've got this Scott twin lock system. So at the moment it's in fully open, so it's 150mm travel. Go halfway, that's 110, they call that traction. So that's really good, it keeps your BB higher, great for pedaling these bikes, as you will do uphill, trying to keep that bottom bracket higher. It also firms up that suspension as well, so changes the spring curve. And then all the way to full lockout for those really smooth fire roads or roads for maximum efficient pedaling. Another nice touch is this integrated speed sensor that's actually built into that rear disc mount. So normally you have that old school sort of magnet on the spoke. They can get moved and they spin around, they get picked up by another sensor that's somewhere on your chainstay. So this is really nice integrated into the bike. So how does the geometry compare to the old e-Genius? Well, the bottom bracket is lower. Like I mentioned before, the chainstays are 3 centimeters shorter. Head angle is 2 degrees slacker, and the seat angle is actually 1.5 degrees steeper to keep you in that nicer climb-in position. So going downhill, the bike feels really planted. Obviously, like e-bikes, they've got a lot of weight, so actually it makes suspension feel really good. All that sprung mass. You can tell the suspension is actually a lot more like that new Genius, so nice and supple to begin with, then more progressive at the end. I've also got a lot of grip in these 2.8-inch tyres. I've also got that display on the bars, shows me when I'm pedaling. There's like a bar graph showing me exactly how much power I'm putting through the pedals, so also how much assist I'm getting from the battery. there's a first look at Scott's brand new E-Genius. Definitely a few standout features for me. It's great having the twin lock, especially when you're pedaling up technical sections as you do on e-bikes. Stick it in that middle system, so the traction control part, just keep that BB up. That Shimano system's really good. It's nice to have that compact system. Also the versatility of actually being able to swap the wheels. Nice little touch, I can actually fit a bottle cage in this bike. For more videos, click on the GMBN logo to subscribe, and to see more videos like this one, click up there for the first look at the brand new Scott Genius without the e-motor, and down there for how to with the Scott Pro Andrew Needlin. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video.